Squadron Mustafi will miss the FA Cup final against Chelsea after he took to Twitter to announce he has undergone surgery on his right hamstring. He said, missing out the Emirates FA Cup final for the second time. The good news is that the surgery went well and that I am not the type of guy who gives up easily. After the disappointment, I accept the situation and I am now focused to recover to be back on the pitch. Nine Premier League clubs, including Manchester United, Arsenal, Chelsea and Liverpool, tried to stop Manchester City overturning their European ban. City was slapped with a ban from all UEFA European competitions for 2 seasons after serious breaches of financial fair play in February. Pep Guardiola's side were also hit with a £27 million fine, but the Court of Arbitration for Sport controversially overturned the ban earlier this month. CAS also reduced the fine to £9 million after City's appeal and today released a 92-page document with full details from the case. Within pages, CAS revealed the reasons behind the decision which split opinion, and one was that almost half the teams in the Premier League had written to them to oppose City, asking for a stay of execution on their ban. Burnley, Leicester, Newcastle, Spurs and Wolves were the other sides to come forward. The statement read, on March 9, 2020, 9 Premier League clubs filled an application for intervention, for the limited purpose of opposing any possible application by MCFC to request for a stay of execution on the appealed decision. Arsenal revealed Hector Bellerin is back in training after he was rested against Watford ahead of the FA Cup final clash against Chelsea on Saturday. Speaking about the right back, a club statement said, left out of squad on Sunday as a precaution due to tightness in right calf. Hector has resumed training with the squad. Frank Lampard's FA Cup final plans have been thrown into turmoil over the future of Brazilian star Willian. Chelsea's boss faces a massive selection headache following a bombshell announcement by his agent amid interest in the winger from Saturday's opponents, Arsenal. Willian is out of contract at the end of the season and his advisor revealed the player had a concrete offer on the table from one of Chelsea's Premier League rivals. Arsenal are red-hot favourites to snap up long-serving Willian, who has been demanding a 3-year deal to stay on. Willian's wife dropped a big hint on Instagram back in March by writing, "It's not been easy, but good things are on the way," at the same time picturing the couple's 2 daughters wearing red, Arsenal colours. But Willian's representative insists no decision will be made until after the game, leaving head coach Lampard the dilemma of whether to pick a key player to face a team he may be joining in just a couple of weeks' time. Arsenal goalkeeper Bernd Leno is back in training ahead of the FA Cup final against Chelsea. The German shot-stopper has been out of action since suffering a knee injury against Brighton back in June. The Gunners' number 1 injured knee ligaments in the club's 2-1 defeat to the Seagulls on the south coast. He appeared to twist his knee in an accident with eventual match winner Neil Maupay at the Amex. Leno was stretchered off the field but found time to launch a verbal tirade at Maupay. Initial fears were that he could be out of the year, but they turned out to be wide of the mark. Arsenal reportedly nearing a fresh loan deal for Real Madrid midfielder Dani Ceballos. The Spaniard was slow to make an impact at the Emirates Stadium but has finished the season strongly under Mikel Arteta. And the Gunners boss wants to seal his countryman's services for another campaign, while the Mail reported that a second loan looks likely. Real Madrid are set to want £30 million if Ceballos leaves on a permanent deal, with no purchase option agreed when he moved to North London last summer. Therefore, Arsenal thought to favour a loan deal. Real charged the Premier League side £3.5 million a year ago, as well as Ceballos' full £55,000 a week wages. Manchester United and Arsenal have seen their values plummet, with Liverpool on the brink of becoming the Premier League's most valuable club. The Red Devils have seen their worth drop £143 million, while the Gunners have depreciated by £150 million. Meanwhile, Liverpool, the new champions, have seen their value rise by £64 million as they close in on fierce rivals United. The Reds have risen to 4th in the rankings of the most valuable clubs in the world, according to the Brand Finance Review. They marginally trail Manchester United, with Real Madrid and Barcelona the runaway leaders. Despite sitting at number 1, Los Blancos saw over £200 million knocked off their value. Arsenal are leading the race to sign Barcelona flop Philippe Coutinho, according to reports. Mundo Deportivo report the Gunners are in pole position to sweep for ex-Liverpool playmaker Coutinho after talks with his agent Kia Joorabchian. Joorabchian is believed to have a good relationship with Arsenal's head of football and transfer guru Raul Sanllehi. The pair are said to have begun negotiations over a potential move to bring the Brazilian playmaker to the Emirates. But in a blow to Mikel Arteta's side, Barcelona will reportedly outright reject the offer of a money-plus player deal involving outcast Matteo Guendouzi. The Catalan Giants have been hit hard by the coronavirus pandemic and are only interested in a pure cash deal.